We're looking at the pre-shot routine and the swing of Eric Axley. Axley is a student of Andy Plummer and Mike Bennett, who teach stack and tilt. There are a couple other players on the PGA Tour currently using this swing methodology, Mike Weir and Aaron Baddeley, among others. The deal with this swing is that it's an attempt to help the good player prevent hanging back through impact. What the player's trying to do is keep the weight on the forward foot during the backswing, turn the shoulders on a steeper angle, and keep the right arm, the lead arm in this case for Axley, across the chest as he approaches the top of the swing. This helps the player not lean back so much through impact and really allows them to be more on top of it when they're making contact. The problem for an amateur with this methodology is that they already lean too far onto the front leg during the backswing. They have way too hard a time coming from the inside as it is, and trying to keep the weight on the front foot and turn the shoulder steeper will only make it more difficult for them to get to the inside. Another interesting point when you look at Axley's swing is that he tries to practice a nice flat right arm across his chest backswing. We see the shoulders very steep here with the right arm across the chest and the left elbow very close to the body. When you actually see him approach the top, when he's hitting a ball, we'll see that the right arm is a lot more vertical than it was during the actual practice swing. So now the right arm is on a much more traditional angle at the top, where it's above the shoulder line. The left elbow is much more away from the body, and even the back leg has maintained some flex, something it wasn't doing during the practice swing. So while he feels that he's making a very flat arm swing and keeping the weight very much on the front foot, when he's actually hitting the ball, it looks much more traditional. And this is good for you to keep in mind when you're working on your own swing. And that while you feel you're making a drastic change, usually when you're actually hitting the ball, it isn't as severe as you think it is. The summary for stack and tilt is this. If you're a good player that hangs back too much through impact and you fight pushes and hooks, it may not be a bad thing to try to keep the weight a little more centered on the backswing and get the shoulders turning on a steeper angle. If you're a player who struggles with coming outside in, working on this swing methodology would be a very bad choice.